man? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, man? Listen, I'm so excited to talk to y'all because I got a great message once again, and it was on my mind. And I said, you know what? That's what I need to talk about because, I know it's a lot of people struggling with that. I know it wasn't just only me, and I wanted to talk about it because I struggle with it too. Right? I had a struggle with it. I was comparing my life to somebody else's life. I was comparing my chapter 1 to somebody else chapter 10. I could be farther than I was before and feel good about that, but then I get into this thing of comparison and I look at somebody else's life that been in the game for a while and I get discouraged by the position I'm in. Right? And I say, you know what? That's not healthy, nor is that good for the journey that we're on. Right? That ain't good for the journey. Comparison is the thief of joy. Right? And so, what I want you to do is, stop comparing yourself to somebody else. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else chapter 10. Stop comparing yourself. Right? Take your journey and be on your journey. And so I was thinking, and I came up with this thing, man, season. It's a reason for the season. Right? And so season. And I came up with it one day. I was riding, I was thinking. I was like, man, you know what? It's a different season for everything. It's a season to plant. It's a season to grow. It's a season to crop. It's a season to harvest, right? So farmers don't do all that. They don't plant, crop, harvest all in one season. It's season for specific things that they do. It's a process that they have to go through when they're planting. And so it's the same thing in life. All of us are in different seasons. And so I broke down the word season in a way that it can help me, and I want to bring it to y'all so maybe it'll help somebody. Season, separating everybody. No, I apologize. It's setting everybody apart, sowing our needs. Season, setting everybody apart, sowing our needs. And that was so powerful to me because that's the purpose of the season. Everybody being different season. The purpose of the season is to set everybody apart so we can sow our needs. In your season, in your life, that what you're in, you might be in the planting season. She might be in cropping season. He might be in the growth season. She might be in the harvesting season. And so what you can't do is, what you can't afford to do is look at their harvesting season while you're in your plant season, and then you feel bad about your plant season because you're looking at their harvest season. And see, that's the problem I have with the internet. They show you the harvest. They show you the gold. They show you all the glitter. They show you the big house, the cars, and the traveling. They show you all these things, and now we have this thing where we want that now. And see, what happened is you have missed out on the growth part. You didn't see their planning stage. You didn't see the late nights and them cropping and them out there grinding and the late nights. You didn't see that, and so we missed the fact that it's a season where you have to just plant. It's a season where you have to just go out there and just plant. We putting seeds in. Right? It's a season for everything. Setting everybody apart, sowing our needs. And depending on what season you in your life, we all gonna have to sow different needs in our life, depending on where we're at. Once again, you might be in your plant stage. So you can't look at nobody else that's harvesting, they already done did their plan. You got to go through your planting phase and your growing phase and your cropping phase, and then one day you'll be able to harvest. But what you can't do is try to skip the plant stage and go straight to the harvest season. And some of us, we trying to plant, crop, grow, and harvest all in one season. That's why you're frustrated, and that's why everything is so discombobulated. You don't want to trust the process. You don't want to, like, you want to skip steps. Like, you can't harvest, then try to go plant, then try to crop. No, it's a process. If the farmer don't follow the process, he can't make money, and he will mess up that garden. He can't, like, it's a process they have to go through. And they understand the process, and that's why I love farming now, because it's so sweet. Like, it's step by step you have to go through, and you have to learn how to delay your gratification. You have to learn to trust the seed. Like, once you plant the seed, you have to learn how to nurture it, grow it, crop it. And when it grow, and then now we can harvest, now we can reap the benefits of the fruits from our labor. Cause I really want somebody to understand this. We all go through different seasons of our life. Don't never get discouraged by somebody else in their harvesting season and you just not getting started with your plan. Go through the plant stage. Go through the rough stages. Like, plant them seeds. Like right now, I'm in my grinding season. Like, I'm in my growth. Like, this is my season for growth. Right? This ain't the time for me to be harvesting the fruits of my labor. I ain't putting enough work yet. This is straight grind season for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't taking trips like that. That's why I ain't partying like that. I'm grinding right now. I'm reading. I'm changing people's lives. I'm selling courses. I'm making my t-shirts. I'm mingling with different people. I'm networking. I'm studying the stock market. I'm investing like crazy, saving. We just grinding right now. This is the grind season for me, and I used to get discouraged by looking at somebody else, like, man, they partying, man, they doing this, man, they taking out the trips and they living, like, and I'm like, bruh, like, you can't do that. Like, you don't know how long them folks been grinding, like, to get to what they got. Like, you don't know what they had to go through to be able to live the life they live, and you wanna compare yourself. When you just get started, you just not getting in the game. Like, they've been in the game 10, 20 years. Of course, they should be killing it. They should be way ahead of you. You just not getting started. So what I don't want you to do is get discouraged by your chapter 1 and compare it to their chapter 20 or their chapter 10, and you don't feel good about your chapter 1 no more. Like, embrace your chapter 1. Embrace them plant season. Embrace the growing season. Embrace the season where you got the crop. Because one day you will get the harvest too. But you can't skip the steps. And you got to enjoy the journey, and you got to enjoy the process. Because it's a beautiful process. But if you don't have the gratitude, if you don't appreciate it, like, you will miss the whole thing. Like, you will miss the whole setup that God got planned. Like, you will miss it. Like, you're going to miss it if you don't appreciate and have gratitude to appreciate the plant stage. Like, some of us in our plant season, like, you need to plant new seeds in you. You need to get some new information. You need to put new people in your life. You need to, like, you in the plant stage, like, everybody in different season for a reason. That's the purpose of the season. Setting everybody apart, sowing our needs. Because we all have different needs depending on what phase of life we in. And so, enjoy your journey. Stop comparing your journey to somebody else's journey. Just enjoy your journey, because remember, they was in that position at one point in time too. And see, we get discouraged because we looking at them harvesting and them reaping the benefit from the hard work they have put in over the years. And the fact that you didn't see their grind stage, like, you think that you supposed to have what you supposed to have overnight. You think it's supposed to happen within a week. Like, you want everything right now because you see they showing you their benefits from their hard work, but they didn't show you the grind stage. And so I just want you to know, like, everybody has a grind stage. Everybody had a grind stage. You in your grind stage right now. One day, if you keep grinding and believe, you will be in your harvesting phase where you're reaping the benefits from your hard work and your grinding and your sacrificing that you have put in over the years. So just stick with it. Like, don't give up. Just stick with it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Like, that's gonna be the most beautiful thing once you accomplish that goal, that mission that you have set out, that God got planned for you. Once you accomplish it, like, it's not even gonna mean that much. Like, what gonna be the most enjoyable thing about that is you're gonna look back on the journey you went through. Cause I do it now. Like, even in the position I'm in today, I look back on my life where I was back then and the grinding stage that I had to go through to get where I'm at today. And I look back on it and I say, man, I was a beast. I was a beast, and I embrace that now. And like, I love the fact that I had the skin and the wherewithal to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So it just prepared me for what I am today. And now I got to go through some new challenges, some new adversity, some new problems to prepare me for where I'm going and what God got planned for me. And so I hope this really helps somebody. I hope you don't give up on the journey. I hope you continue to have the faith. I hope you continue to prosper. And man, listen, do not give up on your dreams, your goal, the mission. Like, please don't give up. Like, please don't give up. You never know how close you is. You never know how close you is. But the day you quit is the day you die. And so, man, let's go out here and be great. Let's continue to have the faith. Let's continue to put in the work. And most importantly, let's choose education over entertainment.